Alright, hey everyone, welcome to another Wildewitch RP Live Play TTRPG session. What is Wildewitch RP? Well, that's me, Faye, Game Master and Storyteller, and Lachlan, our writer and producer. We're a couple who love sharing stories, so much so that we quit our day jobs and created our own company so that way we could create high quality and exciting TTRPG experiences full-time and share them with you. And today, we're playing D&D. This session features the Burning Veil storyline set in our very own Velinara campaign setting. It is a deeply personal tale of trust, betrayal, magic, and magnificent ambition where the fate of the world hangs in the balance. With us at the table are several of the incredible players who have joined us on our grand endeavor. If you'd like to play alongside them, you're more than welcome to join us. You can ask in chat or hop over to our Discord to find out more information. Now, speaking of our awesome players, it's time for introductions. Like I said, I'm Faye, Game Master and Storyteller. With me is Sirenscape, bringing all of our background music and sound effects. It's a fantastic and affordable sound collection that you can find at sirenscape.com. Now, we get to meet our courageous, daring heroes, as they've just gotten out of some sticky situations. And we'll begin with an introduction for Freesta.
Hi, I'm Shay, and I play Frista. She's an Eladrin blood hunter who embodies a cold complexion and icy resilience, with magic powers from her mysterious, fathomless patron.
Thank you. Next up for our introductions, why don't we learn about Tala?
Hi, I'm Ridian, and I'm playing Tala, who is her total cleric. She's about 5'10" to 6 feet tall, depending on how she's, working things out. She swapped some of her equipment, so it's going to be interesting. We'll see how that goes. She's like a brownish color, a total. She loves her friends, and she's kind of scared about being in this, dark, scary area with Dracolich. So we'll see how that goes today.
Hell yeah. And then let's get a introduction for Andy.
Hello, I'm Lexi and I play Andy. Andy Quickfoot is a Lightfoot halfling bar whiz who loves food. She wears a red vest with gold fringe, and she typically has her red hair up in a bun. She loves to play her family drum and flute and her new violin. Her familiar's name is Perry, and he's currently in weasel form. And she is terrified of trees and has recently discovered that she doesn't like water as much as she used to. So,
let's see if I can change that.
Unlikely.
We'll see how you feel about that at the end of certain things. So last we left off, you had gotten out of a sticky situation dealing with some waterlogged zombies and a Dracolich. Now, I remember you guys found a place to camp. Did you all complete your long rest? Yeah?
Yes.
Okay. So as morning crests here in the corpse mirror, what are you doing?
Walking
Okay.
into the swamp. Deathrock is leading us, right? To Elle's place.
Okay. Yeah. You still have Deathrock.
That sounded so ominous.
What? I just had to check some things.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. There's notes behind my virtual DM screen that I just had to do a little look through.
God.
Yeah, sharing with the class is a good thing to do sometimes.
Yeah, and the class will learn in time.
Now's the time.
Now is a time, you're right.
Thanks.
It'd be better time if... Okay, no, sorry.
So, as you all begin to walk, maybe I should change our soundscape here real quick. Yeah, so as you all are moving through the swamp, you start to find yourself getting deeper into the foliage. It starts to become darker, not just in the way that you perceive like the lighting, but you pass over this dark bubbling mush. As you pass by it, why don't we get an Arcana check?
Does Hunter's Bane apply?
What does Hunter's Bane cost?
Record information about fair fiends or undead.
Yeah, Hunter's Bane would apply.
Awesome. I'd prefer if Hunter's Bane did not apply, please and thank you.
19. Waste. This plant life is corrupted by toxic, insidious, potentially fey magic. And as you see this bubbling mush looking off in the distance, there is a sort of heavy mist further in the woods in your path. And you can see some sort of glow of orange torches in the distance beyond it.
I will share that this is some evil face stuff. There are
Ye-
torches.
This reminds me of when we passed here before. The mist. And then remember there's like the bogs and then the land bridge. And then we nearly died. And then Elle's like, oh, stop annoying our guests to the zombies. And then they let us go.
Vaguely.
I do remember that very much. And I seem to also remember that there was a torch in the distance. And there
Yeah.
was also a music playing, wasn't it?
Yeah, yeah. Okay,
Is it-
yeah. Good.
Some music playing right now.
You do not hear any music currently.
Oh. Well, that's
Turn down the
ominous.
stereo today, I guess. Maybe complaints from the neighbors. You know, that dragon doesn't like noise, apparently.
We get a side quest about a missing bird, I swear.
Did the creature that just attacked us and then poof? Was it wearing face?
You broke up there a little bit. I didn't hear you. I don't know if it came through for everybody else.
Was that creature that we just fought but disappeared, that demonish, devilish creature, was it wearing a human face of Liza?
You
What?
didn't fight a devilish demon creature.
Oh,
Nope.
for some reason I thought we did. Please disregard.
We got
Not yet.
information about a fiendish, devilish thing, and I brought up Liza. I can't remember why, though.
Because Liza was she turned into a devil.
I thank you, Tala. I remember that part. I just don't remember what happened for me to bring her up last night.
See,
I think the
that's what I
vibes of
think.
Kari getting stuck
Well,
or like chained.
yes, who chained her up, right? It's probably a devil or a demon. But wasn't
Yeah.
there a creature with like leathery wings there somewhere in the
Yeah,
past?
that's the
Okay.
Dracolich. Yeah, that's the Dracolich.
Oh, that was the Dracolich.
Yeah,
Yes.
separate buddies, and we don't want to meet the Dracolich.
A human
Ever.
Dracolich that doesn't exist. Look at Ansel.
Right, and whose talon we definitely don't have in the bag of holding, along with a dead necromancer, which is
wasn't-
also kind of funny.
I was skeptical when it was just rumors. I've seen the thing now. I'm not going to deny its existence.
I think you should. I think it'd be funny.
It really would be. Yes, and Ansel. When can I get rid of this dead body, by the way?
Probably soon, to be honest.
Okay.
Maybe we can sacrifice it to the dragon and see what happens.
What's just like mail it to his lair? Is it a courier that would agree to that? I mean, we
Probably.
have enough gold.
I mean, Lorcan was a courier at one point.
Logan,
He's
we have a
probably
job for
delivered
you.
stranger stuff.
Or we do have Deathrock.
Yeah,
We're
but
going to
That's true.
can you trust
Food
Deathrock
for
to
Deathrock.
actually? Yeah, like he's gonna eat it.
No, don't deliver it. Just go ahead and recycle it with Deathrock.
That's
This-
smart, actually. Love
But
some
if we-
recycling.
if we
Deathrock
actually
turns. Snack.
like if we
No?
position it in a certain way, maybe the parts that you still need to like copy will be sticking outside the body. You know?
That.
Well, but the point is that it degrades, right? And so, like, them being
Oh,
on Death
yeah.
Rock won't make them not
Like
degrade.
they're open to the elements, so like they're 100% in like different states of decay.
Oh my god.
Well,
Okay.
I feel like we should ask this question to Ray before we dispose of the body, because
That's right, yes.
she's the wizard with the spells.
Yeah, and I can't. I'm apparently not helpful. So, yeah,
Oh,
we'll
damn.
keep it for a second. I got like an 8 with advantage last time trying to decipher stuff from
Yeah,
the dead
that was
body.
funny.
Because his handwriting is trash. I
Uh-huh.
determined.
Or
Yeah.
wrinkles,
I wasn't gonna say anything about that, but yeah, maybe.
We should
know.
have. I don't think we insulted him enough while he was alive.
Well, I did Dissonant Whispers twice. Although one time I wish it hadn't worked. But, yeah, more insults would have done the guy a good job. Probably.
He's dead now. He's in my
He's dead
kitchen
now.
handbag.
Yep.
Anyways, where are we
Alright,
going?
cool. Yeah, going
Yeah.
straight into the mist. I'm trying to see the land bridge again that we saw before.
So you've come through it a different way. Like you see the thing. Like you could try and find the land bridge again, but this isn't the way that you approached corpse.
Okay, never mind then. We'll just try
Or-
not walk into water.
Yeah, that
Again.
makes sense. Why don't you give me a perception check to keep your eye out on where you're walking?
Can Perry help me with this?
Sure.
Is it hearing or whatever
No,
based?
this is literally you are looking where you're walking.
What about smell? Is it smell based?
It is not smell based.
He got worse than I did. Okay, cool.
Damn.
Useless.
So, what was Tala's role for perception? If you guys, I mean, this is open for all of you as you guys are walking.
Oh,
Please.
I'm great at perceiving.
Okay. So you're all able to kind of keep your eyes enough so that way you're not stepping into any water. As you have again these pockets, these bogs that you are moving through. Andy, with your 17. There, in the distance, as you walk through, starting to kind of enter into the mist, you see the outline of what you think could be old Elephas's hut. But you see that there is this sort of black smoke that is rising out from the hut or from nearby the hut.
Yeah, I'll point that out. Black smoke? Hut? No idea.
How close to the hut is the black smoke?
I'm glad you asked that question. Because as Andy points out the black smoke, you would notice that it seems to be getting larger and closer as it begins to move through the space towards you, almost snaking, flying through the air until it curls itself up on a fallen log just a few feet ahead of you on the path. And then it sort of sucks itself in and reveals the form of Elephas sitting there.
Hi.
Hello, that was quite an entrance. I'm very impressed.
Yeah.
Well, I'd say the much same to you, but unfortunately, you've been a bit rude, just walking in here without giving any sort of knocking.
We weren't close to the house to knock on the door.
Wait, apologies. That I should have done a sending to you. We got turned around a little bit. Deathrock was leading us, but yeah, I'll do that in the future.
Well, did you all enjoy your swim on your way over?
No, that was actually pretty bad. Have
How
fun.
did you know about that?
There are many things that I'm aware of, especially when it comes to my domain.
You mean your land?
What I've taken claim of.
Do I know? No, I don't notice it. Okay.
Or is there a reason you decided to greet us in the middle of the land, or was it just a friendly stop trespassing sort of message?
Well, I mean, I would very much like for you not to be here, but you've already gotten this far. Hmm.
Could you excuse us for one moment? I have a question. The reason we came here was because we got the Master Theleros who went, "Oh, there's a great evil at the corpse mirror. You should go check it out." And then we came here, and then there's Dracolich and everything else. Do we want to tell her that?
I
think she knows.
Yes, if it's her land, she seems quite powerful. I'm sure she'd be aware. She did just mention at the start of the conversation she's aware of many things.
Right, Andy. You're really great at talking, and for some strange reason, I suck at it. Do you? Why don't you take a lead to do whatever you think is the right thing to do?
If I could
No
pat you
pressure.
on the head, I would tell her.
She wants me to lift you
And
up.
bend down so you can pet my head.
A kneecap will do. Yeah, turn
Okay.
back to Elephas. So now that we're here, could we speak to the folks who we were told were with you? Kaliandros and Sornos? Please?
Wait, you're with them? Oh,
She laughs. Oh, I'm with them just as much as I'm with you.
Well, as in present on your land, not aligned.
You have someone that you're going to meet. This is well and true enough. So, perhaps just worry your head not for things that are involved in things I'm involved with.
ask her what she's involved with so we don't get involved.
Yeah, wait. Was that a yes to the question?
You just see her eyes narrow.
That's
Whatever.
a no to the question. Oh, sorry.
Whatever sort of friendliness seems to waver in her face. She stands a little taller as she sort of rises from where she's perched on the log. Not as hunched over as when you had first met her. She's still, of course, twisted a little bit under her age, but the demeanor is very stark and different.
Hmm. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Terribly sorry about trespassing here. To be honest, I would not have wanted to come back. We were sent to investigate disturbance, and it led us to Dracolich. Nice fellow. And then what is her reaction when I mentioned the Dracolich?
Unmoved.
Unmoved. Cool. That's fun. And we're following this guy Kaliandros and Sonos, who are sworn enemies. Might not be drastic enough, but like similar. If they're not here, then great. Then we'll get out of your hair. Does she have hair?
She does.
Okay, just checking. But yeah. Sorry to disturb. Smile.
We'll keep this friendly enough. Since one of you did make a bargain, and you all helped me so much. Since now I've got that pesky devil present under my little wings.
Rista. She doesn't have any wings.
You're right. As she looks directly at Tala, it seems she has overheard any of your whisperings in this moment. My true nature doesn't have wings. And as she says this, you hear a sickening pop as one of her shoulders moves out of the socket. But it's close enough. As you watch this ripple of her skin becoming all sorts of bubbling, twisting skin and muscles, turning this deep green shade as she rolls the different body. You can hear the bones snapping and breaking. And there she is. Her true form. Hideous. Straggled hair down her face, twisted into knots with all sorts of twigs outside of it as you are looking at a green hag.
I knew it! That's Radiant talking.
Yeah.
That was dramatic. What do you want, a round of applause?
I'd like for a bit of peace and quiet. And as she says that, she snaps, and the log that she was standing on begins to crack and rise up, animated here. Now, we'll handle our unwanted guests, and I'll get on with my business. And she moves back, and as she does so, the animated tree moves forward, and we're gonna roll initiatives here.
Oh
my god! Are we the
I'm fighting a tree
guest?
I'm fighting a tree. Poor Andy.
Poor
Andy.
No. And it is like, this is like a dead wood tree, so it's like all darkened too, so it's like especially after that nightmare. Ooh. God,
I don't like this.
I'm
Andy
absolutely loving this.
Was she gonna have like the frightened condition on this?
Do you think that that would be appropriate? I'll give you an inspiration if you do it.
I think that would be appropriate. Alright, great. I'll be frightened. Love this. Don't like swamps.
Don't like swamps, don't like trees, don't like this.
I don't like water anymore. There's nothing left.
Just wait, there might be some There might be some redemption for water.
The tree. Where's the fireball? Gosh darn it!
Yeah. Yeah.
Great time for the wizard to be out, right? Alright. Even scared. Andy's gonna go first. God damn. So it'll be Andy, our deadwood tree. And then it will be LFS, if that is even her real name.
Is that the anagram for something? Somebody work it out.
And then Frista. And then Tala. Andy. First to act, you hear the creak of the wood as this log now stands, and you can see it's not just a portion, but most of a tree that had broken off, and it is lumbering forward towards you and your companions. You're muted.
Right.
I can't hear you.
Hi. What I was saying. So don't want to go up and hit it, and I can't anyway. And I have my new armor. Could I try and cast compulsion on it? Can it be charmed?
That's what I'm looking into.
Asking for a friend.
This was not an issue that I ran into with the last group, so hold please.
Can we charm the tree, goddammit?
I'm trying to
didn't
figure
try.
out.
Like, can I provide a help action with the speak with plants?
Ooh.
Well,
But it's an animated object.
that's the thing. It's no longer considered a plant. Like it's more of a construct. It's more of an object that's been animated than anything, which is why I have to look into this.
Yeah.
It is immune to the charmed condition.
So sad. Would I spend my turn figuring that out, or would I?
I
Not
mean,
spend the time.
if you are casting the compulsion through your armor, to
Mhm.
try and do that, like if that's what you're gonna do, you would release that, and then unfortunately, because it cannot be charmed, it automatically succeeds on its save.
Great. Okay, that's it.
Okay.
Actually, no. I'll give Bardic to somebody else because I'm not gonna be using that. Feaster, I'll give you Bardic.
Thank you.
You can do it, because I can't.
Krista, I'm scared.
Yeah.
With that, it is our deadwood tree. And as it lumbers forward, there's the creak of its branches, long dead and dried out, and it is going to slam down onto your group. It will make its first attack against Andy. With a 27 to hit.
Death by tree.
That's going to be 12 points of bludgeoning damage.
Sorry.
Anything else?
Nope, just that. As it creaks back up into its standing position. It's going to do another slam attack against Andy. However, that is a natural 1.
Okay.
It slams down, and Andy, you just flinch, and it's so close to hitting you, but it strikes into the ground instead. And even in that bit of relief, you cannot fight the tension in your chest as you struggle to breathe here. That's it for the end of our tree, but we do have another figure here on the battle, who, she calls out. Who is she going to call out towards? Tala. You hear the voice of Eliphaz taunting across the area, right in your ear and echoing. You really think that you could do anything to help them? Can you roll me a wisdom save?
19 is good, right?
You take no damage. You're fine. And Frista, we come to your turn.
Boy. How far away is the tree from me?
10 feet.
Great. I'm going to try and Eldritch Blast the tree.
Yeah, go for it.
Dirty 20.
Yeah, that'll hit.
For 2 points of force damage. And a 15.
Unfortunately, a 15 just misses.
Oh good, I don't want to use the bardic. Kind of. What's your bardic, Andy?
I believe it's a D8. Yep.
Cool. 16?
Yeah. Oh man.
A 16 just hits.
Thank God. 5 points of force damage, and then bonus action, I'm going to cast Sanctuary on Andy.
Okay.
And that is my turn.
With that, she's going to take a legendary action at the end of your turn, Frista. Mm-hmm. And as she reaches out into the area, her hand squeezes, and you can hear the shifting of the wood and the splinters that began to form from your Eldritch Blasts seem to be almost pushed outwards, reformed, hardened, as she will regenerate her defensive tree.
That is very rude. Very offended.
Well, you apparently seem to have offended her first, so. Tala, we come to your turn.
Is Eliphas within 30 feet of me?
She would not be at this current time, no.
Can I move so I can be within 30 feet of her?
Sure, you can do that.
Can she make me a con save of 15 as I cast Blight?
Why don't we get something better? Her hand will shoot up. Tala,
Yeah.
roll for me a d6, please.
I'm so scared.
2.
Krista, can you roll for me a Constitution saving throw? I'm
Oh my
sorry!
God. What the
20.
Tala, roll your damage, please.
I'm gonna throw up.
Oh my god.
So, Priesta, you will take
She
half
takes
damage.
16.
16.
What you see here, Tala throws out the blight, and it's on course to strike at Eliphas. But as her hand comes up with a reaction, you see the vines from the corpse smear come forward in front of her, creating this barricade, and your spell reflects and bounces off, going wild into your group and striking Friesta instead.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh my god.
Not your fault. Not your fault. I
And
will live.
bonus action shillelagh, and that's the end of my turn.
Andy, it's your go.
I don't know. What? God, I don't like this. The tree is right here. I'm just gonna try and attack it with disadvantage because it's here. That's a miss. Do that again. I told him. That's also a miss. That's it. That's the end of my turn. I'm biting to freestyle.
It is the Sanctuary is not concentration, right?
It's
No.
not, but Andy attacked.
Oh, that's
So it's
right,
gone.
Andy.
Oh, is that how that works? Ah, crap.
Yes.
Well then,
You can still do things if you do anything harmful, it ends.
our deadwood tree then stays where it's at, and it rears up with 2 attacks coming towards Andy. That is a 29 to hit. "12 points of bludgeoning damage.
Wait, that's towards me?
No, towards Andy.
That's another. That's 24. Okay, I'm
Speaking of 24, that's a 24
It
on its
hits.
second attack.
Yeah, I think that was
Segue.
That will be 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Gee, thanks.
And then, it is Eliphas. And, you know what? She's gonna stick with Tala. You're already turning on your friends. Perhaps you should have taken that missive. Roll me a wisdom save. You're fine.
26.
No damage taken. Friesta. It's your turn.
Cool. I'm going to use my bonus action to activate my Crimson Right on the new short bow. Let's go Right of the Storm for funsies. That is fantastic. I love damage. And I'll take 2 shots towards the tree. First one's a 26 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
For 9 piercing, 2 acid, and 1 lightning. And then a 24 to hit. For 6 piercing, 6 acid, and 4 lightning.
And with that, I believe it'll be the end of Friesta's go, meaning Tala.
Yep.
We come to your turn.
I go up to. Can I get up to Andy?
Yeah, you can get
Close
to Andy.
enough to touch her? And I grab her by the shoulders and I look straight into her eyes and says, "You can do this. You can overcome this," and cast Death Ward on her. And then I I I turn around to Elphys and goes, "Why do you do this? We're supposed to be friends." I'm confused, and that's the end of my turn.
She laughs wickedly. Oh, you poor naive child. We were never friends. Just working allies. Deals. For a dime a dozen. Andy. It's your turn.
Great. Gosh. Uh, okay. I think she's calmed down slightly. Tala's words. Can I get a con save from the tree? And I'm positioning this so I don't hit Tala. A thunder wave.
That is a 17.
Sucks. Okay, he takes 7 thunder damage. So the tree.
Beautiful. Eliphas is going to reach out and take a legendary action. And her hand once again conjures forth the vines that begin to move across the tree, reinforcing the damaged areas as it regains some health.
Does it still look hurt? Or is it just
Yeah,
back to full? Okay, so it's not
yeah.
just resetting itself.
It's not a full reset. It definitely does not look as bad as it had moments ago, but it is now the trees go. And well, since both Andy and Tala are here, as it slams down, it's going to be 1 towards each of you. $18 to hit Andy. And a 26 to hit Tala. Andy, 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
You're low, Faye. I had 20 HP.
Tala, 10 points of bludgeoning damage. And with that, it is Eliphas's go. And this turn, Rista. You hear Eliphas's voice called across the battlefield, but echoing in your own ear and mind. You can't ice out the world from what happened, darling. Roll for me a wisdom save.
I'm very good at those. 17.
Alright. You take no damage.
Whew.
And with that, Rista, it is your turn.
Cool. Bonus action, I'm going to cast Hex onto the tree. Give it disadvantage on strength checks. And I'll take 2 shots at it. Hopefully. It's an 18
Have
to hit.
Bardic.
I know.
18 hits.
Cool. That's 6 points of piercing, and because it's a lot of d6s, I'm just going to say acid, lightning, necrotic, and just roll 3. 1 acid, 5 lightning, 2 necrotic.
Beautiful.
And then second attack is a dirty 20 for 9 piercing. 2 acid, 5 lightning, 2 necrotic. And that is my turn.
Lovely. With that, Tala, we come to your go.
I would like to go ahead and go by and hit the sensor on my back. Get that smoke going. And then with my
Sorry, continue. Oh,
with my action, I would like to go ahead and cast Cure Wounds on my friend at 2nd level. That is going to be 16 points of healing plus. And then the moon sickle is +3, so that's 19 healing for you total. Oh my god, that better not. This tree doesn't breathe?
A creature that
It's a
starts its turn
construct.
within the mist can
Yeah.
be healed. It doesn't specify on the.
I'll look into it here in a moment. Doing tech stuff real quick. Where's my D&D Beyond? Devotee's Censor.
Is that a creature? I thought it was a construct.
Constructs
It's a
are
type of
technically
creature.
creature. Yeah. We'll just see what happens. It happens at the start of your turn, so don't worry too much about it. So, what, if anything else, for Tala do you do? I believe that's everything, yeah?
Yeah, that is everything.
Then it is going to be
No.
Oh?
I would like to go ahead and risk an up attack. Move it so that Andy is within the smoke radius, but not the tree.
Yeah, totally. It'll take
Okay,
that
thank
attack.
you.
It'll take that attack of opportunity. That's a 19.
Yeah, that hits.
8 points of bludgeoning damage. Andy, it's your turn.
You
Alright,
want to
so
roll?
what's the sensor give me?
1d4.
That's at the start of Tala's turn.
Oh, start of my turn. Gosh damn it!
Okay. I don't know. Nothing's like. Could the tree give me a wisdom save?
Yeah, totally.
I hate you so much. I'm terrified of you, but go away. You're evil and conniving and shouldn't be alive. Leave.
Leave. 11.
Great, it fails. Oh, that's pretty good, isn't it? 21 psychic damage. Better not be immune to psychic, otherwise I will cry.
It is
I
not immune
needs
to
to leave.
psychic. It will
That's
begin
good.
to run.
Good.
However, is there anything else on Andy's turn?
Can I give a bardic to Tala?
Yeah, you can.
I feel like I'm gonna not be able to use them shortly. You got it,
Even
Tala.
Even with the 19 healing?
I don't
What
know.
happened? Why are we upset?
I'm always upset.
So Tala gets the bardic. And
Yep.
we're getting a legendary action from Elifest,
Cool.
who,
Love that.
as the tree leaves, she's going to heal it some.
Great.
And then it is the tree's turn. And it will run back to Andy. because it
Yeah.
moved its full movement and can only get back to where it was.
Yeah, I should have moved. Oh.
2 slam attacks against Andy.
Okay.
The first is going to be a 17.
Mhm.
9 points of bludgeoning damage. The second attack is a natural 1. So, it's Elephas's go next. And Tala, you hear her voice once again. And it's... Once you realize that the world isn't as full of friends as you thought, you'll do a lot better for yourself. Roll a wisdom save, please. $13.
You have a bardic.
You do have a bardic.
Oh,
14. Just saves. So you're fine. With that, it is Friesta's turn.
cool. I'm going to continue to shoot at this log. There it is. 17 to hit.
17 will hit.
Okay, 9 piercing. And with acid, lightning, necrotic. Ooh, 6 acid, 6 lightning, 6 necrotic. That was 6 on all the die, wasn't it? Even the
Yeah.
piercing?
That's
Ooh,
that's
that was
devilish right
cool.
there.
Oh, it's a 5 on the piercing, but still. That is good. I'm proud of myself. Let me have it. Oh, natural 20!
Hey,
Why couldn't
look
I
at
get all
that.
the 60s then? Just me to be mad about a natural. 12 points of piercing damage. Oh, 10 acid, 8 lightning, and 8 necrotic.
Beautiful.
And I have a bonus action. No, I'll leave it. That's my turn.
Is it still standing?
Oh, yeah. The tree's been getting healed almost every round. Of course it's still standing. You think that I'm gonna go easy on you guys? No. Anything else from Friesta?
Nope, that's my turn.
Beautiful. Tala. At the start of your turn, you and Andy can heal 2 points of healing.
Okay.
Okay. Tree's gotta go because that's freaking Andy out, and Andy is our other DPSer. But freaking keeps on getting healed, which means Elephas should go down first, but Elephas is like... Okay, hold on please. I'm gonna roll a die to make my decision.
I think we're doing more damage to the tree than it's getting healing.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and attack the tree. I would like to go ahead and, because it's what, at least 10 feet away, right? I'm gonna go ahead and cast Guiding Bolt at 2nd level. Mother of God. That was almost at 12.
Dang.
Okay, that is the end of my turn.
Unfortunately, that misses. Andy, we come to your turn. Back at the top of round.
Yeah.
Oh, Oh, wait, before we do this, actually, we've got an ad that's going to start up here real quick. So we're going to cut to our ad break real quick, and we'll come back to Andy's turn in combat. So hang out with us. We'll see you guys very soon to continue our combat. You can directly support us through my Ko-fi, links on screen and in our chat room, or just watch the ads. They really help us out here. So, see you guys very soon. All right, we come back, and Andy, it's your turn in combat.
Great. I like the dissonant whispers thing. That was fun. We'll do that again. I need another wisdom save. She's getting a little more confidence back from this stupid frightening tree situation.
That's 10.
Great. Fails. 19 psychic. Go away farther. No one wants you. No one likes you. And then I will move to the other side of the circle from Tala, so I'm moving 10 feet away from the tree.
Okay. The tree runs.
Hopefully.
You move to the other
Great.
side of Tala, still staying within the 10 feet.
Uh-huh.
It's our Deadwood tree's turn.
Great.
As it turns and looks, unable to reach anyone, it walks over to the side, reaches down into the bog, picks out a clump of its corpses, and will throw them.
Ooh.
And he throws them at
Smart.
Andy.
That's dumb.
Nightmare fuel. Or more of it anyways.
26 to hit Andy.
Like it misses this turn? Unfortunately not. Okay. Does it do more damage?
No, because I rolled like absolute hell. That's 18 points of damage.
Oh, only 18. Yeah, no, that sucks. That it? Can you do that again?
No, he can only throw once.
Bummer.
It's Elefish's turn. And Priesta. You hear the voice in your head. You can keep them close all you want, but they'll never replace your family. Roll for me a wisdom save.
Down. 14.
14 just saves. You take no damage. Priesta, it is your turn.
Great. I'm shooting that bloody tree. $16 to hit.
Yeah, the 16 will hit.
5 points of piercing damage. 4 acid, 3 lightning, 5 necrotic.
Beautiful.
And then a natural 1.
Okay. Tala. Well, first, anything else from Priesta? Any bonus actions this turn?
Nope.
Alright. Tala, it's your turn. At the start of your turn, you have the healing. Okay, so Tala and Andy both get back 4 points of healing.
I would like to go ahead and cast Beacon of Hope. I mean, both Andy and Priesta are within 30 feet of me, right?
Correct.
I do a Beacon of Hope. That also gives advantage on wisdom saving throws. That is the end of my turn.
Beautiful. Andy, we come to your turn.
Uh. Okay. Man, I don't like any of these options. We'll try and do a firebolt at it now that it's all the way over there.
Yeah, go for it.
Take out the wand. Disadvantage. That's a miss. Oh, cool. Good. I. Let's see here. Give this. Felicity, do you still have Bardic?
I think I have the one. I haven't second.
Yeah. Okay. I'll give Tala the last Bardic. You can do it. I believe in you. Alright. That's it.
There is a sound of wood creaking from the deadwood log. It doesn't move. It seems maybe damaged. But as it comes to Elephas's turn, her hands reach out towards the deadwood tree. Her hands, instead of grasping and trying to mend it, you see tear the space. The tree rips itself apart. But the pieces of the dead wood find themselves onto Elephas, adhering themselves like armor, as her green-toned skin is now covered with bits and pieces of the dark wood tree. And she looks directly at Frista. Hand still primed. Magic, you can tell, sort of weaving between her fingers. I think we've played enough here, dearies. We don't want things getting ugly, nor your friend sprouting any unwanted blooms. I'm going to walk away, and you're not going to do anything about it, right?
Does the blood hook stay dormant?
At this moment, you do not feel the blood hook moving anything.
I'm not.
Tala, Andy, do you acquiesce?
Yes.
Sure.
Then you will watch as a frustrated Elephas, anger in her eyes, steps back and sort of turns into this smoky owl that flies back to her hut. And you are no longer bound by initiative.
Well, she had a shift in demeanor.
Okay. This is not good. And then I go ahead and cast my second level prayer of healing. That's 19 points of healing for anybody who needs it.
Does that not take 10 minutes?
It's gonna take 10 minutes. Oh crap, that's not gonna... Okay, hold on. I'm not gonna cast that then. I'm going to cast a second level Cure Wounds. So that is 19 points of healing for Andy.
Thanks.
What?
Plus 4.
Okay.
In the aftermath of battle, why don't we get an insight check here?
I'm going to add my body to that.
Yeah, you can totally do that. So Andy's got something going on, knocking around in her brain. Andy, based on what Elephas has said, it seems that perhaps there has been a deal struck between her and Kylandros with Sorneros.
Yeah, sure.
To pursue that thread mayhaps means following after Eliphas. Maybe not immediately if you want to take some time to heal. But it seems that you aren't, without some considerable planning, making your way through this without crossing over some lines.
Did it seem like the fight that we just had with Eliphas was a stalling tactic? Or was it meant to scare us away? Or both?
Perhaps a little bit of both. Hard to say for sure. Fey creatures are fickle, and can do one thing meaning another. She has interests
yeah.
here that she is trying to protect, but it seems that perhaps she also has interests with whatever you have, or else she would have immediately just detonated what's sitting in Friesta's gut.
Right. Yeah, I'll share those thoughts with folks.
Sorry. Is there anything you can do to help Freesta get rid of the thing inside her stomach?
Fortunately, no. Powerful hag could help, or the one who cast it there. But maybe divine intervention better. I have lost curry with Salanthra.
Well, should we rest and then reconnoiter a little?
I think rest is a good idea. I think we should think about it. If she might have got a deal with our enemies, she most likely knows about what we're here searching for. That's why they're there
Right.
as well. What if... Remember I took the seed to find out the location of Feyheart? What if they took a deal to find out the position of the Shadowheart or something like that?
Sure, that would make sense. Yep.
Either way, she has part of a deal to hold up, and I think we're getting in the way of that. Anyway, let's rest. I could use my spells.
Yeah. Do a short rest, play some lo-fi tunes on my flute. It'll be good. Oh. Should we back up a little bit first so we're not on her doorstep?
We said we would go the other direction, so I think if we just take like 5 steps backwards, technically held up
I
the
like
end
that
of the
plan.
bargain.
Yeah.
I like being petty.
Yeah.
Quality that maybe under other circumstances she might appreciate.
And we complete
Okay.
the short rest.
Yeah.
Elias.
Love.
What are you feeling?
What is
Oh, that sucked.
D6? Okay. Y'all get an extra D6 from Andy.
Great,
2
'cause I
more
can't
hit
roll.
points. Buddy. Hell yeah. Whoa. Oh, and I can't. That's annoying.
So,
oh, two swords.
during your short rest, are there any sort of conversations or musings that you talk about?
Andy's pretty silent. Hiding
Andy,
in a corner.
are you okay?
Nope. That's why the song is very depressing.
Okay, what can we do? Besides, is there anything we can do to cheer her up? Food. Uh, good berries.
No, food is good. I like food. Yeah, she'll take some good berries. Give some to Perry.
So what are we gonna do? I feel like anything we're gonna do is gonna mess up with freestyle.
I think we need to have a good conversation about our priorities on this mission.
Okay.
I think whatever we do, there is a danger to my life if we go back and do nothing and the salvation key gets made by these idiots. You know, half of the plane is destroyed. If we continue, I might have a blood hook grow inside of me. I hate to be that person, but I am but one being.
Okay, I have a question. So Vinod gave me the ability to um revive someone if they go down. I mean, the something. I mean, I don't want you to die, but if you do die, I can hopefully bring you back.
I don't wish to be of an alarming nature, Kari will speak. But if the plant is grown inside her, bringing her back while it is still there is going to not really fix the issue.
Okay, and
Yeah.
Kari, what are your thoughts? Because Father Theleros and Kalendros, it's like, oh, what, how are you feeling? What are you thinking?
Aleros has spoken to you all, has given a missive, and he was my mentor, my master at one point. I looked up to him. If he thinks this is important enough to reach out from wherever it is, I hate that it is cold-hearted of me, as you are one of my true friends. She looks to you, Friesta. But we must follow through with what Celeros has set forward.
Uh, uh, Renan, your thoughts?
Mhm.
She kind of blinks. Friesta is right. She is but one person to a entire realm. I care deeply for her as I do for you all, but one life is not worth so many. And you can kind of see that haze in her eyes as memories start to kind of come over her.
Okay, not what I wanted to hear. Oh, Ansel, what are your thoughts?
Um, looking at Ansel, he has his hands tightly gripped in each other. He's not looking up.
Yeah, I agree too. Okay. Oh,
Well, let me actually speak first.
I apologize.
You can hear a sort of tension in his voice, as if he's holding something back. You know, Kari is, is onto something when she speaks of this plant. If it overcomes Farisa, that you couldn't quite easily bring her back. Well, it would be still within her, and my understanding of how it works is he wouldn't be able to easily remove it without tearing everything up inside. So, I mean, there's something to be aware of if something happens.
Okay, I disagree with all of you. It's like, okay, half the realm, blah blah blah. Okay, but this is free stuff.
And she's
I
made
mean-
her choice. And you can see as he looks up now, like, his eyes are sort of red. Friesta spoke of her decision here, of what she's willing to sacrifice, and I respect her too much to argue against her and tell her what she can and cannot do. So if she thinks that this is worth it, who am I to tell her that it's not?
I am already the sole survivor of my village. And that was not a choice made by me. I don't know why I was. I do not want to become the sole survivor of an entire plane of existence just because I cannot make this decision right here and right now. If saving everyone here means we go against Elephas and this bloody blood hook grows inside of me, then I say we do it. Please.
What does Tala know about this bloodhook tree?
That it needs to be inside of a living host, and that it will, when it grows, it hooks itself into the flesh. That's how it gets its name.
Like, could it be? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I mean, go ahead, ask your question. I'll answer it for you.
Okay. There's a book called Speaker for the Dead. If, let's say, like alien tears out of Frista's stomach and then sprouts,
It doesn't
I'm
work
gonna
like
be
that.
sick.
It doesn't
Okay.
sprout out of the person. Like, it fills them. Like, it grows inside of them. So, like, if you've ever seen the roots of a tree where a skeleton is and how it grows through as it consumes the calcium and skeleton, like, it grows inside. It fills the space.
Okay, Ansel. I hate the fact that I see your point, and I agree with you about respecting Frista's wishes. But it's Frista. I turn to Frista and goes, okay, can we come up with a way that we get to kill the bad guys, get the Shadow Heart, and still keep Frista? I mean, you guys are all smart. Can we please do that?
Not within the time frame that we have. Everything's moving so quickly. There's stuff going on at Andy's home. There's stuff going on with the bloody person that froze my village. doing it to other ones. Have you forgotten about the message already? Again, I am but one person and I am happy to do this.
Yeah, but
I don't think that death is the worst thing that can happen. I think the worst thing that could happen to me is to be another survivor of a tragedy that I don't know about. This is
I
not
just
your decision to make.
no. I'm sorry, I didn't realize you were the something happened to your village. Um, do you think there's any way that Eliphas would, do us another favor and give us the shadow class, but not her Vista?
Unlikely. I mean, we saw it, she's a hag,
Not without paying a terrible price.
right? I think we continue as is, keep to the plan, and if a situation arises where things can be fixed, we take that situation and we go with it. But right now, standing here shouting at each other over what's right, what's wrong, I don't want this to happen, isn't going to help anything. Either
So
we kill or get rid of Eliphas right now, and the blood hook grows inside of me. Or we do nothing, and then I need to do her favor in the future, what might be more nefarious than what we're trying to stop now. There is a downside each way, but it's the lesser evil to just continue.
okay. Let's go back to what you were saying, Frista. Priorities, right?
Mm.
The priorities right now should be killing Calandros so he can't find the Shadow Heart Glass, or do we find the Shadow Heart Glass so Calandro? Which one's the most priority?
He already has it, so like
Mm.
either
Okay,
taking it away from him, but he'll just make another one. Right?
so
This is
we
making
gotta
the
kill
situation.
him, right?
Yes.
Okay, so killing him is the priority, and then we want to kill
Roll.
Solan. Oh,
Roll your history checks here real quick.
Proficiency. Doesn't matter.
I'm too upset.
Does Hunter's Bane apply?
Yeah, doesn't matter.
I'd say yes, actually.
Oh, great. What should be lower? I knew it was gonna
Oh
be a
my
7.
God.
I hate it. I'm going home.
You asshole!
Andy with a 10. You're not quite confident in the idea that Kylandros has the Shadow Heart.
Oh.
If he might, because he was here ahead of you,
Right.
but your memory of what Thalero sent you on, the Shadow Heart is somewhere in the corpse mirror. Kylandros is on his way to find it.
I thought it was in front of Elle's house. Is that also
It-
questionable?
You were able to recognize the area in the visage of around Eliphas.
Okay.
And her domain.
Okay.
It wasn't so much a specific arrow pointing this is here. But that's how you were able to kind of set yourself on a trajectory.
Gotcha. Okay, yeah, Andy will just kind of point that out and go, so yeah, all the Priestess choice situation aside, briefly, we could just look for the Shadow Heart as well. Since we don't know that he has it. But I think killing him should still be the top thing.
Okay, so we go to look for Calandros / Shadowheart, kill him, destroy Shadowheart like we did the last time, and then find Solidaris because he's gonna go after Terry.
Yep.
And then we try not to harm or piss off Eliphas, so Freesta stays the way she is.
Again, I don't wish to sound crude. We don't know where the Shadow Heart could be except in this general area.
Right.
If we deviate from the path ahead of us, we may waste more time and allow for them to abscond with their treasures. They're on the defensive, it seems, scurrying. I think pressing onward would be the smartest from a tactical position.
Elephas already knows we're here. She would know if we're anywhere in her domain. If we deviate off the path, it just gives her more time to regroup and to recover. If we keep going forward, there's a better chance that, it works out for the best.
Yeah, let's press forward.
Yes, Tala.
Okay, we keep saying going forward or staking on the path, but which way is forward? Because if I stand this way, that's the forward, but
That
if I
way.
stand this way, that's the... Oh, okay. Okay.
I mean, you saw her fly off into the mist and back to her hut, so...
Yeah, I'll go that way.
Well, maybe
Follow
she
the
flew
smoky owl.
sideways. We don't know.
That's
I
is
mean,
she a
she
crab?
could have...
Like,
She
owl
could
crab?
have
Like a
flew
crab.
forward. Yeah. Crab owl.
Stranger Things, I'm sure.
Hold on, I need to make a note.
I don't
She's
know.
a hag. She does weird things. Belle de Fer, all that fun stuff.
I know, right? So,
Lovely.
you have your heading.
Yeah. Before we head out, Annie will just like leap on, like attach herself to Friesta's leg and just like look up and go, "Your choice is your choice, but don't leave me, okay? Okay." And then she like runs off.
I believe it happens like so fast that Friesta just needs a second to just like, did that just happen? That was
Freesta,
Yeah. After.
Hmm.
Yeah.
you
And
feel, you feel a soft, presence kind of brush against your hand.
Oh.
And you see Ansel is there. I don't wish to put any undue pressure or distractions upon you. This is tense enough already. So I'll just leave it at that I care about you.
Shit. I don't Friesta reacts. I think she's, for lack of a better term, frozen.
He looks into your eyes for just a moment and gives like a single nod of his head. I just wanted you to know. And he will move in with the others, kind of following in line.
I imagine he moves away or turns away just as it against herself is about to reply. But
Yes.
just continues on with the others.
Turn the knife.
And I think if anybody walks near Tala, you just hear her go, "This place sucks."
Yup. Yup.
You said it.
Don't like this place.
You travel a little bit further towards Elephas's hut, deeper into the corpse mirror and into her domain. And as you step into the clearing, you see it clear. The mist seemed to only fill a partial portion of the forest, but now it is crystal clear. But you see on the other side again the ring of mist surrounding this clearing. And you hear an echo of Elephas's voice. Do any of you speak Sylvan?
Yes.
For those of you that speak Sylvan, these are words of arcane power. No quite direct translation, but they are strange, distorted, as if she's not in the moment presently casting them, but perhaps set forth something to trigger as a reaction to something. I want you all to roll for me perception checks.
You know how, like,
Oh, that makes sense. Krista and Andy, you're the two that would notice this. There is a movement of the swamp here as it begins to come alive. Rolling out of the watery brine, you see thick mud, jagged rocks, broken bones, and bodies of creatures long since left to the bogs. And as it coalesces, it becomes this grotesque amalgamation of a grimy earthen horror, as you have a death golem here. And as it stands large, you see Deathrock. New friend! We play?
yes. Take out his arm.
I don't think Deathrock knows how to play that. However, as this creature is assembling and Deathrock seems to be excited, I will say, if anyone wants to perhaps make a persuasion check to see if you can get him to play maybe a little rough.
Yes. Yeah. That he likes to play rough, that one. Like toss him around and like rip his limbs off. He loves that. We don't, but he does.
Roll me a persuasion check, Andy.
Wrestling. Does she? If I say wrestling, does she get an advantage?
14.
I'll say that Tala can roll a persuasion check.
Oh God. Somebody screenshot that.
You see that
Well, to Deathrock, you have special communication. That's it.
looking between Andy and Tala, Deathrock. Oh, smashums!
Yes, smash arms.
What?
So we're gonna have Deathrock play smashums, and we are going to roll initiatives here.
Oh, man.
Please roll good. God damn it.
I keep rolling natural ones. I don't understand.
Same.
Impressive. I can't relate, to be honest.
Yeah, it's that halfling luck right there.
Yeah.
Alright. Andy, you get to go
Yeah.
first.
Great. How far away is it?
We will say that, at start of combat, our death golem is about 40 feet from you.
Okay. I'll turn to. Oh yeah.
I will also say that it is twice the size of Death Rock.
Yep.
So pretty big.
Right. Turn to Deathrock real quick. Yo, Deathrock, does thunder damage you more than it should?
Don't know. We try?
Okay. Alright, well, we'll go up and try it. Okay, so I would like to get, well, I can get 25 feet, so I'll move 25 feet up and do a thunder wave at it. I hope it's sucky at con, although that's probably a weak hope.
Oh, that was a horrible roll. That's 11.
Wow, that's cool. Okay, takes that much damage. 24. Does it seem to be extra effective or just effective?
No, he just seems to take it.
Sad. Okay. And then I will. Oh, I can't move anymore. Okay, I'm 15 feet away from it. I'll give Bardic to Freester. Freester, you got this.
I hope so.
That's it. That's all I got.
Alright. So death golems go. And it's going to roll forward across the land. But it can only move so far. So that's what it does for its turn. It's face though, we come to your go.
Great. Oh boy. I will Crimson Right on the short bow. Stick with Right of the Storm. Here's my d6. There we go. Okay, not that. And I'll take 2 shots at the golem. That is a 19 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
That is 7 points of piercing, 4 points of acid, and 4 points of lightning.
Interesting thing here real quick.
Uh-oh. I love interesting things.
So, there does seem to be an effect for the lightning as it jostles across the area and seems to be absorbed into the death golem. And it heals up some.
No lightning, guys! Stick away from lightning! Second attack, I'll shoot myself for being an idiot. What can I... What can I get rid of my... Right. I don't need again. Right. And until I finish, or can we just take a short rest in the middle of combat? Like, get rid of it? No, that's fine. That's my turn. I'll shoot the ground as my second attack.
Okay. You hit the ground.
Idiot.
Tala, it's your turn.
Can it make me a Dex 15 save as I cast Sacred Flame?
Yeah, totally. That's a 10.
Okay, that's good. That does 10 points of radiant damage, and I cast Shillelagh, and that is the end of my turn.
Alright. With that, it is Deathrock's go. And Deathrock is gonna get up and play Smash'ems. So, he is going to try and start pulling on pieces of the Death Golem, but that's what he can do on this turn. No bits and pieces come off. Andy, it's your go.
How far away is the goal?
20 feet.
I was 20 feet away?
Yeah, it moved forward some. It was 40, but it's big. And
Okay.
can only move so far.
Yeah. I'm okay with that. We'll do firebolt at it. Hopefully it doesn't heal from that. Just with advantage. Oh, not with advantage, just straight roll. Great. Alright, cool. Alright, shock. 16, 24?
So,
25?
Yeah, 25. Interesting thing. Because this thing is made of the muck and mud of the mire, it is resistant to fire damage.
So sad. Alright, well, it's still 12. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's still 12.
Okay.
He still
Hitting all
took
the elements.
damage.
I'm still sad.
At least it wasn't lightning.
Yeah, you didn't heal him.
It's a low
Nope,
bar
that's
here.
true. Didn't do negative damage.
No,
God.
there was profit there, because the lightning canceled out the acid, and so you were still left with the piercing.
Exactly.
I'm not Ray who has fire stuff, so I guess this is a good thing because I only have the one fire thing.
Alright, anything else
Alright.
from Andy?
Nope.
Okay.
I'll move like 10 feet back because if it can only move 20 feet, hopefully it like stays away.
Okay. It is our Death Golem's turn. And our Death Golem is going to do a Smash'ems against Deathrock.
No.
Fuck.
That will hit. And that is 27 points of bludgeoning damage to Deathrock.
I'm
Are we
sorry.
killing Deathrock?
You won't. If anyone's doing it here, it's me. It's fine.
You think
Okay,
lightning
that's
will
so
heal
much better.
Deathrock?
One way to find
Stick
out.
corpses on him quick.
Rista. It's your turn.
Great. Fantastic. I have lightning all around my bow. It's useless. Don't laugh at me. I'm going to cast Ray of Frost just to test the waters on cold damage, because I think it's safe to just go around all the elements here.
Might as well at this point. We've gotten most of them, I think.
That's a natural 20. Please let cold do something, or I swear to God I will start crying. It's makeup took a long time. That is 16 plus 7. What's the math? 23 point of cold damage.
23 cold damage goes through.
Thank God! Bonus action, I'll Crimson Right again on my bow and do Right of the Cold. More damage, that's great. I love it. That is my turn done.
God, I love combat scenes. With that, it is going to be Tala, your turn.
Okay. Okay. I mean, repeat, rinse and repeat. Sacred Flame, DC 7, DC 15 Dex.
That is an 11.
Ooh,
Great.
14 radiant damage. End of turn.
Okay. It is Deathrock's go. And Deathrock is going to try and play Smash'ems.
Oh, definitely. I should have given him bardic.
Deathrock got a natural 1.
Never mind. He doesn't deserve my bardic.
So, unfortunately, Deathrock isn't playing so well here. Andy, we come to your turn.
Uh-huh. Uh see how wise this guy is. Oh wait, let me check. Yeah, there's no intelligence here. Okay, cool. Yeah, can I get a wisdom save?
Poor adventurers, not a brain cell amongst them.
I was checking the spell to make sure there was an intelligence requirement, but I think that should now be my dissonant whispers.
That's a 5 on the wisdom save.
Yes, I love this guy. Okay, cool. Hopefully he takes psychic, otherwise I will be sad. Oh, that's really nice. That's 16 psychic damage.
Cool. And you watch as the creature begins to roll away. But again, it can only move 20 feet. It is big.
Does Deathrock get the attack of opportunity?
Yes.
Cool. Get him.
Well, it's not a 1.
It's a natural 2.
It's a 5 on the die. Not that it means much. His modifier's not enough for it to get the AC. Oh,
Great.
Deathrock's
I'll give him-
trying.
God,
Doing his best. Love
I'm
that
giving
for
a
him.
bardic to Tala though. Tala, you got this. You're better than Deathrock.
Wow, you're better than Deathrock. Ouch.
Do better than Deathrock.
Oh, well.
Yeah, do better. I don't know if she's better yet. Like that is TBD. But
Trial period.
But yeah, okay. With that, it is going to come to our Death Golem's turn. However, we will see that after our upcoming ad break. So, hang out with us. We'll be right back to continue our combat. Before we head out, I do ask that you let the ads run. They're important to us at Wildewitch RP. They help keep our games affordable. However, if you want to directly support us and help keep your GM caffeinated, you can make a donation through my Ko-fi. Link for that's on screen as well as in our chat room. Ko-fi donations unlock awesome perks for the entire community. These perks benefit everyone who play with us for the next month. They include special companions, double treasure, double XP, new quests, all sorts of fun things that happen there. So, stick around with us. We'll see you all very soon. We return. And as we come back, we are going to strike out at as it is our Death Golem's turn. It's going to roll back to where it was and strike out towards Death Rock. And that will hit Death Rock. There is the sound of the slick muck impacting against stone and corpse. That is 21 points of bludgeoning damage into Death Rock. And it will then be Rista. Your turn.
Cool. I'm going to take 2 shots at the golem with cold damage on my. Actually, yeah, 2 shots. That's it. How's it? 23?
A 23 will hit.
For 9 piercing, 5 acid, and 5 cold. And then a 14 to hit.
A 14 misses. It gets
I have-
stuck. Oh, you go ahead.
I have my bodic. How's the 17?
A 17 just misses. It gets
Damn it.
stuck in the muck and unable to strike in anything that seems to perhaps be damaging.
It was a warning shot. My
You
turn.
hear this rumbling roar from the Death Golem in response.
Okay, never mind. I take a step back. I go back 5 feet. That is my turn.
Tala, it is your turn.
Okay, I would like to go ahead and do the same thing. Sacred Flame, so Dex 15.
Yeah, totally. That's a 13.
Oh, 5 radiant. End of turn.
Okay. And with that, it is Deathrock's go. Deathrock again going to try and pull off bits and pieces of the creature. And that's going to be Deathrock with your modifiers. It's not enough. He's trying his best, but his best just isn't enough. Andy. You are muted.
Yeah, okay, cool. Let's see here. We'll do another Dissonant Whispers. Adam. Can I get a wisdom save?
Yeah, totally. We can get wisdom saves. That's an 18.
Yeah, he takes 5 psychic damage. Take
Ooh.
that!
As you call out again, there's the deep rumble of a growl and almost yell from the Death Golem.
Great, you won that one. Alright, cool. That's it.
The Death Golem is going to move past Deathrock and sort of roll closer to try and get to Frista and Tala and Andy. So it moves another 20 feet closer to you guys. Tala, you've not moved since combat began, have you?
Oh, crap!
There is a slam coming towards you. However, I'm pretty sure that a 14 misses you.
Yes,
So-
14 misses.
So you are able to move aside as this sort of portion of muck and bones and boulder comes to try and slam down. And then it is Frista's turn. The death
Cool.
golem is perhaps closer than you would appreciate.
Yes, so I moved 5 feet back, so there's still like a 5-foot gap between us.
There is a 5-foot gap between you. You are not immediately adjacent.
Okay, but do I know what this thing's like melee range is?
It seems to be fairly close to itself.
Okay, I am going to slowly move back, like 10 feet, and take 2 shots at it. I keep forgetting this would have reduced its speed by 10 feet, but I keep forgetting to say that out. That's my bad. That is a natural 20. For 13 points of piercing damage, 10 points of acid, and 12 points of cold. And the speed is reduced by 10 feet. And a 26 to hit. For 9 piercing, 4 acid, and 2 cold. And
Alright.
he looks strong, doesn't he?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I will not do this. That's my turn.
Alright. With that, Tala, it's gonna be your go. You've got the death golem right in front of you.
And he's very big, yeah?
He's twice the size of Deathrock, who is already large.
I'm gonna kind of stare up at him and go, "Oh, you're a big boy. I want to go ahead and hit him with Shillelagh."
Yeah, go for it.
That is 18 to hit.
An 18 just hits.
Oh, that is 11 points of bludgeoning damage. And I go, "Please don't kill me." And the turn.
No, okay, this is considered magical bludgeoning. You're fine. Alright. It is Deathrock's go after Tala. And you hear, "We play Smash'ems! No leave!" As he comes back to try and attack the death golem.
Flank with me. Flank with me.
Deathrock's not smart enough to get into a flank. There is not a single brain cell behind those dead eyes. And just barely misses getting a hand to grab hold of some of the bits and pieces here. Andy, it's your turn.
Well, I just say there were brain cells, but they decayed.
Go ahead, take another inspiration point. You haven't used yours yet.
Great. No, I haven't. Alright, cool. Oh wait, I gotta note that because I'm gonna forget. Okay, can I flank with Talon?
Yeah, you can flank with Tala. It's not like Deathrock closed it.
You're right, yeah, okay, cool. Deathlock, this is how you do this, I hope. I guess I should wait to say that until after I roll. 20 hits. Great. Love that. Alright. That's pretty cool. Okay, 13 magical piercing. And we'll do defensive flourish because I don't want to die in the next round. That's fun. Okay, 7 more damage and 7 to my AC. And we'll put Shadow Depletion. Can it take Necrotic? I guess so, because Freesta hit it with Necrotic before, I think.
I never tried necrotic because I was too scared.
Oh, does it take Necrotic? Asking for a friend?
You don't know. You haven't tried it yet.
Well, I just did. I gave it the
Oh,
Shadow Depletion.
You did do the Shadow Depletion? No,
Yes.
it does not take the necrotic damage.
Sucks. Okay, cool. Okay, second attack. Do the same thing. With advantage. Damn it, I should have done that second. Oh well. Uh, 15? Math? Um, and I can't
15,
do
yeah.
anything else to it. Yeah.
Well, luckily, Andy, you don't have to do anything else for it.
Really?
However,
Oh.
I believe you're all within 10 feet, yeah?
Yes.
I need dexterity saves from all of you as this thing begins to fall apart.
Oh, I moved 10 feet back when I asked if I was 5 feet away.
Okay, then you're fine. Then Tala is the one that's affected by this.
And Andy. Oh, unless I saved.
Yeah, you saved.
Cool.
So, Andy, you're able to move back, but Tala, you are caught by the slosh of the disgusting water here as this thing breaks apart. That's gonna... Ooh, that's a lot. That's 14 points of bludgeoning damage as it slams into you, as this thing falls apart on its death. But... it seems that you guys have won Smash'ems.
And I waddle my way over to Vista and go, can you please help me clean this? Ugh.
Yes,
Oh.
that prestidigitation and make that not so icky.
Thank you.
Nice. Andy will be busily trying to tell Deathlock, okay, Deathlock, you saw what I did at the end of that? Smash'ems. I don't know what you were doing. It looked great. I'm sure you're trying your best, but like the technique could use some refinement, and I'm sure this is all going way over his head.
Oh yeah, like he doesn't even have like actual eyes. It's just like chinks in the rock, but you can tell that they're like blank stares.
Glazed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Glazed
over eye sockets.
Death Rock reminds me of that meme where it's like dinner tomorrow. He.
Oh my gosh. Guys, I love Death Rock so much.
Same.
In the aftermath of this battle, you would hear, it's not quite words, but there's something, like, rattling or falling apart coming from nearby Festrian's house. Go ahead. We're gonna make this a perception check. It is based on hearing.
Well, probably hiding. 50.
Seriously, what is up with my rolls tonight?
Frista.
Change your dice.
Andy. That sound seems to be coming from the bedrock, or beneath it, where you recall there was a bit of a door and storage area.
Oh yeah,
Underneath the hut.
Ooh.
that was empty last time. Just gonna say.
Was it? Or did it only appear
Well, there
empty?
wasn't. Okay, you know what? Whatever. Yes, go look at that.
Well, it is some ways off. Do you want to immediately go into that after getting out of this battle, or do you want to take some time to yourselves real quick?
Andy wants to go look at it.
Okay.
She's full.
Okay. So. As you guys make your way closer to the hut, you can hear again the sound that comes from beneath the cave, or from the cave that's beneath the hut. Go ahead, make for me, before you quite fully approach, an insight or survival check.
That was almost 16. What?
Did you change your dice?
I want to talk about it.
Does Hunter's Bane apply?
Hunter's Bane does not apply in this situation.
Cool.
Actually,
Survival would be for tracking Fae Fiends or undead. That's the only one that's different.
no. I'm thinking over it now. tracking could mean anticipating their next move, so you know what? Actually, yes, it would apply.
Ooh. I changed my mind. Thank you.
Andy, as you get closer, you kind of start to... She can fucking incense to sage her dice. With the 17, you can continue going towards the cave. However, it may mean that you are committing. If she is down, that's exactly what she's doing. Heading down the cave might be committing to this course of action if if Elephas is down there. Or Kylandros and his allies, even if they are in league. You could just go through, or you can take this time before heading into the cave to search around the hut, see if there's perhaps anything here that might be useful, in the case that you are not able to come back.
Okay, yeah, maybe we should look around first.
I
Fine.
love looking.
So, what do you guys do? Do you go looking around the hut, around the area? What is it that you are actively doing in this moment?
I want to look in the windows.
Okay. You approach the windows and you look into the hut, and you recall how almost cozy it was last time. The area here is still hung with charms, but they seem older, more abandoned this time, as you hear wind sort of cause the bones to hit against each other. The glass is grimy. It's hard to see clearly inside the abode, but it looks disused. As if perhaps the inside of this hovel isn't truly where Elephas resides. But there are some things that are in there. It doesn't seem abandoned and entirely empty. Just not as you recalled it.
Does it look like there's anything interesting or just some boring old stuff you did?
Can't quite tell from outside looking through a grimy window.
What do you mean?
I use
Should be obvious.
prestidigitation to clean.
No, the grime's too big, Dawn.
Damn it. Is the
Both
grime on
sides
the
of the
inside or
glass and
outside?
Inside.
Damn it. I face step inside and clean. Face step back outside to look through the window. Kidding. That'd be funny.
It's the fucking scene from Muppets Christmas Carol where he goes through
Exactly. That's exactly what I was thinking. Just for the,
Well,
if it wasn't a
it's-
dire situation and needed resources, Priest would have absolutely teleported and say clean the window, teleport back there and look through.
well, you know those fish tank cleaners where it's magnetic? We need one of those.
Yeah, just get a lodestone, it'll be fine. It won't break the glass or anything.
Great. That's what
But yeah, there does seem to be stuff on the inside.
Do we have 10 minutes? Friends? Allies?
for.
That's
Question?
up to you guys.
Okay. If we spend 10 minutes, then Andy will do detect magic ritually. Well, honestly, no, actually she'll just cast it because first level spells are useless. Oh, I can't though because it's not prepared. Never mind. Sorry.
I can cast it if you'd like. Do I have it?
If you want to spend the spell slot, otherwise do it ritually. Either way.
I mean,
Do it
Yeah, 'cause-
ritually.
Yeah, I can do it ritually whether or not I have it prepared.
Oh, because you're fancy.
Yes.
If you want to do it, go for it. But well, you're investigating. You investigate. I'll do that, and then yeah.
Okay. Let me just make a
Just
note
kind of
that
meditate.
Andy's casting this.
Also, I only
Why,
have
why do you need
so
to notate it? Faye?
Because we are at 4 minutes until the end of our session, and
Oh, yeah, okay.
it may cast over. Um,
I mean, technically, Lexi no longer has that meeting, so we do have a couple more extra minutes.
I don't have to leave.
well, then that means, we'll get maybe not rushed at the end, but Andy is starting that process there. Frista, with your investigations, do you take the risk of going inside?
I will. I look back to my companions. Is it worth it to search the inside?
She was a hag. She's putting it out there. Well, she is a hag.
I mean, push the button.
Yeah. Go for it.
Well, I will face step inside and immediately turn invisible.
Okay. You face step in, then a shroud of invisibility overcomes you. Roll me an investigation check, please.
Cool. Please not go through. Does Hunter's Bane apply? Faye, she's a hag. I guess it isn't about Faye.
It's not about her. No, so unfortunate. I'm going to say not.
Channel points? Is it too late?
I'll say you can use your channel points.
Okay. I'm going to use my channel points. Perks of being on stream. See if it's worse, I am going to start crying. Okay, 16.
16.
Imagine it was a 7.
So the first thing that you would notice is there seems to be bits and pieces of humanoid creatures that have been left
Oh.
here. They've been ritually, brutally carved into perhaps regions. But you do find also here in the diminished dwelling, we'll say, numerous specimens and alchemical crafting components, as well as other magical components. They don't seem to be your common application components. They are a bit more gruesome, aligning with a hag's nature. There are ritual reagents as well, so things that could be useful for spell crafting purposes.
Is there a brass brazier?
No. These are all sort of like organic things. Dried out herbs, intestines, fungi, bones. Pastes and poultices. You know, hag stuff.
I just want to find a table and then just do like the arm swipe into the bag of holding and just take some stuff.
Yeah, no, you could actually 100% do that.
I
You
don't
just,
know about this. Gross.
I will just copy and paste this.
Oh.
And that's what you can put in bag of holding descript.
Okay, thank you. I take a last look around. Any signs anyone recently being here?
No. meaning that if someone had been recently here, it may have been affected by magic, where they weren't actually here where you're at. Like some sort of demi-plane. Pocket dimension.
Fun. I don't want to waste another fate, so I'll leave out the door.
Yeah.
Wait,
you
can I clean the window first?
Yeah, you can clean the window first.
Great, then I just walk out the door.
Of course, easily done. And by this point, Andy, your ritual completes.
Yay!
And there does seem to be magic that emanates from the bedrock,
Great.
from the cave mouth.
Illusion?
You see that there's magic present. No specific school.
There's just primal magic that doesn't fit.
You just see magic.
Sad.
But I think it is on that note that we're going to end our session.
Can
So,
I please roll something?
what do you want to roll?
I want to roll something to see if I broke the curse.
Go
What?
ahead. Make a die roll.
Okay. Okay.
What dice do
Oh,
you have?
the
Oh.
I mean, it's above 10.
It is above 10. I guess you could consider that better or worse. But,
2 ones though.
well, no, just wait.
I've been rolling natural ones and initiative rolls.
Well, if you roll your nat 20 now, what's going to happen in Hellscape tonight?
Oh, good, that is tonight.
Yep. But we're going to end our session here. Thank you to our players for playing. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you to our viewers for viewing. I hope you guys enjoyed this as well. I'll see you all in our next stream. But until then, head over to wildewitch.com. Check us out there. Join us in our Discord to jump in a game yourself. Keep up to date with all of our announcements. You can catch our VODs over on YouTube. And as always, may the ever-burning light forever guide your steps. Laters.